Hello, welcome to Sound and Fury Book Reviews. As usual, I'm Tina. Today I'm doing a book review of the Elysium Heist by Y.M. Resnik. This is a book come out July 31st, 2025. It's a sci-fi from Solaris. I received this arc from NetGalley in exchange for a fair review. A sapphic heist novel in space, the Elysium Heist unfortunately failed to steal my attention. What is it about? The Elysium is a decadent, artificially intelligent space casino where no pleasure is denied to patrons that can afford to pay. It's easy to rack up debt, and the casino will always find a way to collect. Nobody knows this better than Salome Shipman, the Elysium's highest-earning hostess, who is stuck working endless hours to pay off the debt she inherited from her deadbeat gambler father. She'll endure years of service before she earns her way out, unless she can figure out how to rob a casino, pull off the job, and she walks away free that very night. Joining her on the heist crew are a disgraced heiress seeking to rescue her family business, a recovering alcoholic card counter, a religious Jew whose husband refuses to grant her a divorce, and Salome's little sister who is dating the Elysium's artificial intelligence. When sparks fly between Salome and the would-be divorcee, her abusive husband threatens to drag her back to their home planet as his property. Meanwhile, the little sister struggles to reconcile her loyalties to Salome with her desire to protect her romantic partner, the Elysium. To make matters work, the card shark is drinking again, and the heiress has a severe case of PTSD triggered by the Elysium's many security cameras. If Salome can't find a way to keep everyone from self-imploding, she can kiss her freedom, her girlfriend, and her sister's trust goodbye. This book sounds right up my alley, as it's very chaotic, and I wish I could say that I loved it. Unfortunately, one of my biggest reader failings is that I have trouble connecting with young adults. I'm not sure why two of the characters in this had to be 20. In truth, this lessened the tension for me because when you're 20, you have your whole life ahead of you, and so this feeling like a sort of last stand to get what they want in life felt a little flat to me. I would have been more behind it if they were like anti-rich activists wanting to cause shit and because they're young feel they're invincible, something like that, rather than just, oh, we need to do this to save my company. Like, okay. It could also be the point of view that left me cold because we have multiple first-person point of views, probably my least favorite point of view, and all of them sound the same, so I was constantly forgetting who was who. It also didn't help that they fell into friendship, being a team right away under the original plan. There isn't much of the actual heist planning or any sort of getting to know you bits. It's just here's the team, and this one loves this one, and this one loves that one, despite knowing one another for like a day. When you have a team of characters who don't really know one another, giving each character a POV really deadens the tension because there's no, will this person backstab the others, or does this person have hidden motives, because you're given everyone's kind of motive and backstory. There was also a lot of insta-love in the novel, which is not a trope I gravitate to, so the constant pining was kind of annoying. The one thing I did enjoy was the AI human love story, but of course I would like that. I always like that. I feel like I'm just kind of like harping on it, but I just want to explain why this book didn't work for me because I really was looking forward to it. I was so happy that I got approved for an arc kind of last minute. I like slid it into my review schedule. Maybe it's just me because I'm going through something right now that maybe I'll talk about in a couple months. It's not like a health thing or anything. It's just like a thing. And maybe that made me kind of like less enthusiastic. And it also didn't help that I was having computer problems for like a week. So I was like, I couldn't get my reviews in. And so maybe it has something to do with that. Maybe this is more of a me thing. But I just think there's a lot of stuff about this book that just like didn't work for me, unfortunately. Like the characters were too young for me. That's a me problem. The insta love, that's a me problem. The one thing I do think though was the heist was a bit too straightforward and the villain was a little over the top. But again, that might just be compiled on the other stuff that kind of just, I was kind of lukewarm about. I can't even talk. Now, that is to say, though, I don't think this is a bad novel. It just didn't really work for me. It does move at a fast pace. It has a great energy about it. The characters are fun. I don't mean to, like, I don't mean to just, like, critique the whole thing. The characters were enjoyable. I just couldn't, like, connect with them. Of course, I do like books with younger characters. It's just normally for me to connect with them, something about them had to remind me or be nostalgic for me about when I was that age. In this book, I didn't really have any of that, and so I think that might have also been the problem. So I will say, though, if you love, sapphic stories, if you love reading queer sci-fi, if you love heist stuff, you can't get enough of that, I do think you should check it out. I think the writer does have talent. I just, this one just didn't work for me, and that's okay. Thank you so much to NetGalley and the publisher for the e-arc. I really do appreciate it. Thanks.